Hello. I turned down my mic a little, but I don't know if this will work any better. Hello. How's it going? So, I wanted to show you. I'll show you like how I split the images to two 8x11 pages. But I wanted to show you this guy too. Remember how curled he was when we finished? So all I did was I sprayed the back lightly with water and then, you know, put him on the table, this table. And then I started putting heavy things on him, you know, like this. And then I stacked, you know, whatever I could find. I just stacked my sketchbook thingy. And then I stacked like a whole bunch of like just books and just pressed it down, right? Let it sit overnight. And that's how it came out to be. At first it was super flat. And then since I removed it from underneath here, it's gotten back a little bit of the curl, but nowhere near how bad it was yesterday, which is fine. So it's easier to sign since it's way more flat. But yeah, there he is. And see how the gold that's the only gold on there. I just wanted to keep it simple, get it done. But yeah, the branches didn't turn out too bad. Ta-da, all done. Here, I'll put him in here for now. There's a portrait, my first try at portrait. This one was a leopard I tried to do, and then I tried to do the tree, and I just hated it, so I gave up on it. That was when I was just starting. Yeah, put that in there for now. Okay. So this, I'll show you how I did it. I just did Canva. What screen? This one. All right, so this is where it is. And this is a US letter landscape. So it's an 8.5 by 11 landscape. And then all I did, I'll show you. So if you add a page, let's say you're starting and you're just trying to make it fit a 12 by 16 sheet of art paper. If it's 12 by 16, then you can fit an 11 by 8, two 11 by 8s inside the 12 by 16 landscape. Kind of like this, right? Two regular pages. One can fit at the top and the other can fit at the bottom. So the only thing you have to make sure is that some of the image aligns, you know, so you can trace it. So I guess I could have really made this bigger, probably. Let me just double check something. Yeah, I could have, I think. No, wait. Yes. Yes, I could have made it stretch more. I might redo this. We might not trace this right now. I might make this better to where I can fit it edge to edge. It doesn't, I mean, I don't suggest you try to do it edge to edge. I suggest your top photo have some information here that would match here, but overlap. You want it to overlap so it's easier to match. Because all you do is trim out this white with scissors, you know, and then it makes it easy to line up when there's an overlap. Don't try to do it without that overlap. I mean, you can. Go ahead and try whatever you want. All right, so anyway, I could make this stretch a little bit more. And that all that would do, though, is include the water and the sky. So I don't really need to do that. I could, because I can make that up. So let's just say, you know, you did it perfectly. You just have a little bit of overlap and you have the whole image. So the next thing you would do is cut out this white strip. And I normally, here we go. I have scissors everywhere. No. I need larger scissors though. So this way you're not, you know, you don't have to be like perfect with your line, the cut line, because there's an overlap. So, you know, you have some leeway to cut into the picture or out of it. Try to cut into the picture though. Okay, so if we line up these images first. Something like that. Yeah. Right? So you just line these up. Doesn't have to be perfect. It's nature scene. It's not like it's architecture with lines. Right, so you want to tape this down first. And you can use whatever tape right now. Yeah, it doesn't even matter because that's just clouds. Right, and you might even want to tape the back just to, I don't know, just to be extra. All right, so now that that's put together, now you can align this photo template however you want. So you can have more, I'll just put them in the middle or middle-ish, however it looks, right? So this is how he would become. And I can always paint extra water and extra sky. You know, that's not a big deal. But I could have probably made the elephant itself bigger, but you know, it's not a bad size right now, the way it is. All right, so after you get that, now you're gonna tape this to the back of it, like this, because you're gonna trace, you know, so you need the template behind the paper. I wanted to do cold press. I know, I'm so unprepared. That's okay, we'll just, should I do cold press? Hold on. No, whatever. It's already here. Let's just do this. Let's just do hot press. Okay. I really like cold press. Hot press is, because it's, I don't know. It's not like it's a realistic photo that I'm trying to match. So once you have it where you want it. Oh, why are you? Yeah, then you just get it to where you want it. I want it as centered as I can. And you just put a little bit of tape. You're not painting this side, so it's not a big deal. Although you could, but you know, if you don't like how it turned out. All right, so that's enough to keep it there. And then, but if you really want to be careful, just because this is a bigger paper than the tracing pad, light pad, I'll put a couple more just to be safe. Although this is going to make it hard to see, so that's frustrating. So I might remove that and just go on the sides. Oh, I should have taped the paper. All right, so we're gonna remove this because this will make it hard to see through. I'll just do that. Okay, so now your template is stable on your paper. Now you can just move around with your light pad, right? So you can, oh, hold on. Where is the zip plug? Is it this way? Yeah. Is that plugged in? No. Is it? I guess. These are very inexpensive. This was like $10. So now you can start transferring the image over. If I turn off these lights, should be able to see, you know, you can see pretty well. That's pretty dark. Yeah, I think I might have to trace this tomorrow, like tonight when it's darker, because it's a little bit too bright. Well, I can kind of see, but it would be easier to do this at night when I don't have like the sun blaring right there. Right? So the overlap is it's a big overlap that I could have made more better. You know, I could have made this elephant bigger. Or bigger? Would it be bigger? Yeah, it could have been bigger. See? You can see it pretty well. So, I don't know. I could trace it now. Or make it bigger. I could just try. I could try the outline, the general outline. Anyway, I wanted to show you that, but let's talk about something else. No, not that, this one. So for the bird, I thought about doing the bird as a larger size painting. But then I thought, wouldn't it be cooler if I made it even bigger, like a full sheet, and combined two birds? Combine the two birds. Let's go. I'll show you. Is it small birds purple? Oh, it is. I need to name my stuff better. So I was thinking this one and this one on the same, although there's two different trees, two different flowers. Although, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think this is apple and this is cherry. I don't know. I'm totally guessing. I don't know if that's really going to be that noticeable. But I was thinking of combining these two on the same image, possibly. It was just ideas. It would require editing, you know, obviously. I don't know, it's an idea. I might work on that and then have it be part of, because I wanted to also share how to combine software with traditional painting. So teach the tech, the software side of stuff, not like you're gonna learn Photoshop or anything, but just how to manipulate images for your composition. That's a thing. So I might do that, or I might do it with I don't know, I think maybe for this bundle I would paint a bird normally and then do the composition with software thing with actual photographs possibly, and have that be like a part of the membership or something like that. Okay, anyway, those are just ideas floating in my head. So pretty. Pretty, pretty. So, but for today, we could just start. You know what I wanted to see? Let me check something real quick. Yay. All right. Yeah, so I might just do my favorite bird of the three on an 8x10. I wonder if I should just do that now. I can't, because I can't print. Okay. I guess we're doing the elephant. All right. That's fine. All right. There's a water splash right here, and that should stay bright white. So you have the option of masking that now, you know, just going ahead and putting mask down right now. But I don't feel like it. So I'm just gonna trace this out. Oh, see, this is why I wish it was dark, because this is a lot. Okay, maybe I won't trace that out right now. I'll trace out just the general shape of the elephant, and then we can keep tracing later tonight. All right. Okay, where is my pencil? And then on this, I'm gonna have to not use my easel, which is fine. And all you do is put something behind your board, you know, like a stack of books or whatever. And you just use the board. It's not as easy like turning it around and all that, but it works fine. All right, so I'm just gonna do the shoreline, I guess, for now. Where's my glasses? I like wearing my glasses. Oh no, I can't find it. Oh, right there. I'm gonna go in a little bit more detail, especially right here tonight. but really, you don't really need too much detail or anything. Because you have the reference photo to follow. And it's nature, so it's very forgiving. So this is a rock. A water line. I have another rock over here. I'm basically just telling myself where guidelines are. There's another rock right here. I don't know, you just kind of, it's a rock, so you could make it whatever, right? It's not like it's important to be perfect. It just has to look like a rock. Oh, you can't really see. Something like that. See how it's harder to see up here because it's doubled? The less of this doubling that you have, the better, but you still want an overlap just so it's easy to match. But you don't, if you're really good about it, then it's not a big deal. You could do whatever you want. See, I can't really see, so I have to try and do that later tonight. I mean, I could just wing it. It's not a big deal. But it's nicer when you can see really well. Is this the highest? Like right here, it's hard to tell where this line is. I know the trunk's up here. I'm gonna guess it's like there. And if it's not, no big deal. It'll still look like a trunk. And I can always correct it after the fact because I'll have the reference photo to look at. I keep saying photo. I normally paint from photo. But I've been having fun painting from templates because it forces you to think about, it forces you to practice tone. Which is the lightness or darkness of a specific color. And then also matching color and doing color or figuring out what color it might be, would be, how you want it, you know. So it's cool because it exercises your brain more because you have to think about, you know, with the photo, it kind of, you know, it already has all that for you. So, you know what I'm saying? Oh my God, it's so hard to see. Ooh, see, notice how it's doubled right here? So I didn't actually have the painting perfectly on top of each other, which is still, you know, big deal. It's not a big deal. See, it's hard to see. I'll have to put that in later. I assume it's like this. Or maybe something like that. So like this. I'm gonna assume it's like that. Okay. Because I can't really see, so I have to guesstimate. You don't want to erase anything too hard. You have to be very delicate with, especially hot press. Cold press can take a beating, but hot, she's a diva. Hot press is a diva. Okay, we're gonna go with that. I'm not really sure how this looks. Hold on. Let me check the reference photo. Okay. So this one has a, like a, you know, a curved cup thing holding the tusk. Oh, let me do that later. Yeah. So this side looks like this. But this side is actually just straight. Not straight, but fairly. There's no curved cover to it. Hard to see. All right. I can't see what's going on there, actually. Oh, there's not even this. It is literally... I'm imagining things. Or I'm seeing things that are not there. Oop, no. It actually starts right here and just goes down. That's weird, really. That seems really high. Interesting. I don't feel comfortable with that, so I'm gonna add this little guy right there. I'm not comfortable. All right, so this tusk comes out right here. I just like that look better. Ooh, we got water droplets. I don't know if I'm gonna try that. Probably not. Oh, I don't know where this tusk starts. I don't even know which line that is. Okay, never mind. Well, we know that it goes like this. I'm just gonna go with that. And then this, I feel like it's too skinny. Oh, I see. this goes farther down like that. Okay, no problem. I'm just gonna tilt it just because it's easier for me to make this line. That looks pretty good. I can do the edge because I can see it. These are the highlights that I don't want to miss. These don't have highlights. Okay, and then we just want to follow how the blades of the grass is. Let's see, what is down here? Oh, sorry. I was doing the feet. All right, so that's a blade of grass. It's not a rock. But there are rocks behind or around, like right here. You just want the direction of the leaves and kind of where they start. Yeah. Okay. Because you need to build the habit of always referring to your reference. That's why it's called a reference. And yeah, to try and follow that as much as possible. So here's the background. This is leaves. It's a piece of leaf right there. That looks pretty good. Yes, they do look good. This is hard to see. I could try to do it without really knowing. And just all you do, if you can't see something very well. So when you're doing the line, right, this is the belly. Bring this down. All right, so when you're doing the line of the belly, since I can't really see, because I have the reference photo, I can kind of see that there's her elbow right here, which I can see, and then her belly kind of starts close to that. So all you do is follow, continue that line without crossing the tusk. Because it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be believable. This side has I don't know what it is, but there's a something right here, and I can't see it that well. So I'll have to work this out tonight. Or try to. Like when it gets super dark, then I can hopefully see through that. If not, I'm gonna have to go in and cut out this strip so I can see more of the details, which is again why you don't really want a lot of overlap. You just want enough to match, and that's your goal. Yeah, and then I'll be doing all these lines. So generally speaking, there's a tree over here. And I'm just gonna let myself know there's a tree over here. And I'll have to figure out what style I'd want to do this tree. But let me give it where the tree ends and starts. Yeah, something like that. So we have grasses here. We have the rocks. Okay, so I'm gonna do like the edge of the place. Oh my gosh, this thing is so big I have to constantly move it around to be in camera. Or I could back it up and then you can just see the whole thing. That's another option. This way you can see me move around. I have the option to do, again, edge to edge, which I probably won't do. I'll probably tape down this side because it's just easier when it's taped down. And I end up with like a matte looking frame on the painting itself, which is cool. I don't like a big one, but like probably a less than a half inch around is what I like. Yeah, I don't like how I did this. I do like how I did this tree and grass right here. So I'm gonna try to match how I did it because I think they're both the same tree. So there's no. We're just gonna make it up. These are tree holes. Something like that. And then the edge of the tree-ish, sort of. It's just a guide where you want to end your colors. Good enough. That's gonna get really lightened. Oh. Yeah, so you just want the direction of the grass. And you're totally just making it up as you go. I mean, not really. You're still following like what's in here. Just to give yourself, because I don't even think that the way I'm gonna do it is gonna turn out quite like the template anyway. But it's good to follow the direction. Yeah, it's hard to do, isn't it? Anyway, it's hard to see. Even right here, it's hard to see. Like, it's hard to see where they start, which is kind of important because it tells you distance. I'm not doing this very well. Gonna have to really pay attention to my reference trying to do the water. Yeah, I've not done any of this style, so I'm right there with you as a beginner. Let me tell you, flowers are easier. You see my head? Oh, man. So it doesn't necessarily have to be perfect, right? This is moving water. So it doesn't need to be super exact. As close as you can, but it doesn't need to be perfect. So your pencil marks are just for where the color changes. Or tone. I should say tone, not color. Where it goes from black to gray to white, right? And that's what you're letting yourself know. Okay, right here, it's lighter than over here. And that's all you're doing. But right now, what I should be doing really is I did a challenge for our Kajabi group. And I should maybe play with that today. Instead of doing this. And do this at night. Because this is going to take a little bit of tracing. This is going to be interesting because the water needs to reflect the sky. And the sky, it doesn't need to be super bright blue, but I probably will do a bright blue because it's sunny, right? Sunny with clouds. That would be a fairly blue sky. So this is a splash. Splish splash. So even though I'm tracing, I'm also referring to the template image, which is for me right here. But let me move it here. I can make it this big. Yeah, so even though I am tracing directly from the template, I'm still referring to the reference image as much as I can. And you could do masking fluid to get it like super sharp white if you're gonna, you know, feel more comfortable. But I'm gonna do it without masking fluid because I'm pretty used to doing that. Although I kind of want to do this when it's darker. So we're gonna hold off on that. We're just gonna go around it. And you would think that the more lines that you put down, the easier it is for you, but that's not necessarily true. You only really want to put down the lines that's going to help you. So, because more lines is just confusing. So notice how I'm picking and choosing, like, obviously there's something going on here where there's a color change, and right here too, right? But you don't have to be perfect, but this is water, so I was kind of more concerned about it. But really, I'm not sure what's happening here. So I'm going to leave that alone. And then right here, you know, I've never done water like this, so I'm a little concerned. I'm just a little bit concerned. But it should be fine, whatever. How else are you going to do it or learn it unless you do it? So you got to just dive in and do it. Right? When you get a new job, they don't like wait for you to fill, right? They just throw you in. And there's some marks there, whatever. But these I can, you know, look at the reference and add them in. You want kind of markers, kind of like when you're doing a grid to transfer an image, you know, whatever it is, to transfer it to your watercolor paper when you're doing the grid system, or oils or whatever, it doesn't matter. When you're transferring it to your painting surface, the grid is a guideline of where things go. So when you're transferring something this way, you could use all the main landmarks, you know, like this rock, and then you can use that as your grid. That is your grid, because you don't have to add these little dots everywhere, right? You could just measure out, okay, about halfway, a little bit this way, there's some dots here, you know. I hope that made sense. If you have any questions, let me know. Oh. Oh, there's a rock there. So this is a rock by itself over here. And then there's a rock over here. Okay, good. Oh, my rock is different. It looks very different. That's pretty good. This is supposed to be grasses that's hiding it, but I don't know how I'm going to make that happen. We'll figure that out later. Some shadowing. Okay, so I'm just going to do these. I'm just putting some of them in because you don't have to draw everything. Or not draw, but trace everything. Very cool. this is his shadow. I'm gonna need to start editing these videos into videos, short videos. Not shorts, but you know what I mean, like 10-minute, 15-minute, whatever. Which means that I'm gonna have to, I believe I will have to take a day from the 5-day schedule for editing, because I can't fit it anywhere else. Okay, so I can pretty much do this by eyeball. Yeah, so you just want enough information to where if you miss anything, you can identify where it would be. Is my head always in the way? All right. It's only kind of in the way. Okay. Maybe move this back. Something like that. I don't know. There's just marks here and there. Easy enough to put them in, so I don't have to try and figure it out. I don't know what this is, but there's obviously something there. Okay, so I know there's this, and then there's this one, And there's this one. So there's two, this and this one. In front of the tree? I think assumed it is. Okay. This one right. Right? Yes. Okay. And here, yes. There is this one. All right, and then I kind of want to just show where the grass ends, or the line, the tree line of these grasses. Does that make sense? Kinda. Close enough. We'll figure it out. I don't know. It's pretty good. I'll have to figure out how to do that though. This is gonna be dangerous. This is so dark. And this is bright white. Wonderful. I can't see. It's hard to see. That's the start of it. See if that makes sense. My eyeballs. That's what it looks like so far. This looks good. This I'm scared of. Scared of that. But I need an eye break. All my windows are closed. I'm supposed to look out to the distance. Normally I have this light as a blue light, like this. I might as well since I'm here. And this is all sticks and stuff. That makes sense. I guess. Something like that. I have to do this. This is all white. I have this brush. Where is it? This one. It's my goat hair brush. It's actually used for painting in China the signs, I think. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. But I love it. So much goat hair. Oh, you know what I should do is scan the tracing that I did? Maybe. But should I do that? I don't think I should, because the whole point is that you learn how to do your own the point is for you to learn everything on your own. I mean, not on your own, but like learn it so that you know what you're doing instead of just constantly following something step by step, is to actually start thinking about what you're doing and why it was done that way. This is hard to see, probably because I have too many lights on. And I have a bright sun going on right here. This is quite difficult with the sun blaring in my face. Well, I know there's lines going like this. I can't really see this part really well. I'll have to do that tonight when it's easier to see. And this too. Well, it's a good start, but I wonder Hold on. Let me see if I get inspired looking at it. Doesn't streaming. Okay, there we go. Oh, hey, cool. We jumped up to 23 followers on Kick. Awesome. That's cool. I have had a lot of people stop by and say hello. That's neat. All right, so what am I looking for here? I just wanted to see the challenge that I have in the community. Go to community. Put it here for a minute so I can be facing you more better. Week 1. Ooh, I have 6 days to complete. Share your thoughts. Prompts. So the prompts are welcome December, Christmas tree, holiday lights, favorite ornament, gingerbread house, cozy fireplace, and winter wildlife. Winter wildlife. No, we're not going to take a whole week to finish this. I want it to be easy. So ornament, holiday lights or ornament would be cool. Actually, holiday lights would be fun because you would just do, I would think, you would just do like a line for the cord and then put little light bulbs on them. And there you go. I feel like that would be the easiest. I don't know how that would look though. Holiday lights watercolor. We can get some ideas. Oh, look at that. There's the simple line with the light bulbs. That's perfect. Easy. And I could use the, what do you call it? The glittery paints, maybe? These. I don't know the quality of them. I bought them and then I was like, oh, why did I do that? Because now I don't even know how good they are. I can only use them for, not paintings, but, I mean paintings, but not like for the wall. Oh, there's different, oh, that's really cool. Huh. These are great ideas, but I want something simple. Well, that's cool. So I can just take one of these. I could actually cut it in half. I can just have cut it into half part and then just paint different paintings. That'd be cool. I think I'm gonna do holiday lights because that's easy or pretty easy. All right. Oh, my overhead. I don't need to do my overhead. I can do this. I can move this out of the way. Yeah. Ooh. Put this right here. Good enough. Turn it on. Turn on my stuff. Is that a scratch. Oh man, lots of scratches. Oh well. I love this table. I love all my tables. I have many. Did I want to cut this in half? Kind of. So this is B watercolor. I'm pretty sure the 140 pound. 140. No, this is 90. Because the 140, I'll show you. Is that one sheet? Way. I don't know if you can tell with the sound and stuff. So this is 140. This is 90. And this is 140. I don't know if you can tell with me doing that. But just so I don't have to try and figure it out, I'm going to write it down. 140. And then 90. Okay. I do want just half of it. It's hard to cut watercolor paper. All right. Then I have a scorer and all that, but I gotta dig it out. I don't want to deal with that right now. I don't want to deal with it. So this is just a brush with this is a Neptune? Yeah. Princeton Neptune Square Wash 3/4. I just grabbed it just because it was here. So you could just make a Christmas card like that. Or you could do a cheaper paper card and then cut these in half, the watercolor paper, and paste it on the cheaper paper. Right? That's the 140. Here's the 90. Line it up, fold it down. Oh, that wasn't very good. I have X-Acto, I have everything. But right now, I don't want to dig it out. So we're just going to cut. I could actually tear this too. It would give it a deckled edge. But that means I would have to do it on all sides, and I don't want to. Ah! Good enough. No big deal. Actually. Good enough. Yeah, it is probably better to have a cutter. I have a cutter too, like one of those slidey things. Works good, especially for swatching out watercolor. Where is my I have a big binder with all my colors, or most of my colors in it, that's swatched out and everything. But of course, I put the binder in a safe space, safe spot, and I can't find it. It is better to do it with the, what do you call those? Those things where it's an X-Acto knife, but it's a slidey thing. It's better because when you fold watercolor paper, it causes a ridge like that. If you just cut it, there's none of that. But it's all right, whatever. We're just playing around. Okay, so these are my 140s. I can tell just by touching it, but I'll still write it down. Okay. Which design would I want? I just want something simple. That's super cute. Dun, dun, dun. Or I could do a lot of them. But I just want something simple. So many options. I just wanted something simple, but there's some cute ones in here. That is the trouble sometimes, is making a decision. Deciding on, okay, I just really like this one. All right, very, very simple. That's ugly. I don't like it. I don't like it already. Too simple. Okay. Too low. Where's my thingy? Okay. It's still low. Too low. But good enough. We'll do it something like that. It's too low. All right, I want it higher. Hang on. Something like that. All right, so there's my line. I'm just gonna lightly look at all my other lines. What a card. Funny. Or this is my practice and I'll use this side. It's still, I want it to be like that, like short. Okay, so I'm going to start it over here and I'm going to end it right here. Okay. Like that. Okay, we're just going to leave it like that. All right. And then you make some squares. Right. Let's make them better. Let's not make them wonky. All right. Here's my glasses. And we'll just do squares. Is that getting too big? I feel like that's not square anymore. It's rectangle. You see my head? Okay. About this far. They're all different sizes. Why can't I just make a square? Ah, it just keeps getting bigger. I need my little... Go with that. Ooh, that's dark. This is my eraser for drawing in pencil. So it's dirty, but I can at least get in the grooves. In the grooves. Oh, over here. Okay. One here. Good enough. Good enough. Keep drawing over here. Never mind. Let's go like this. Okay. And then that. I guess bigger wouldn't have been that bad because I'm just lightening the lines now. Oh, goodness. Because we can still see it. Or at least I can. Okay. It is very dangerous to have a pen where your pencils are. I've already almost messed up a painting before with doing that. Okay, so let's do... And again, I did not wash my... or empty or rinse my thingy. Water. This is really light. Hi, sugar. What? What are you crying about? What? You want to say hi? I know you don't. Feliz Navidad. So it's green, but I'm going to put a dark line on it also. Have you seen this? Mm-hmm. What? Oh no. Why are you crying? Oh, I know why. It's because I have this new thing where she likes to lay down and she's like, what is that? can barely see it. I should have made them bigger, huh? I don't actually like that that's so bright white, so we're gonna there, holiday lights. No. Just kidding. Just kidding. Okay, the dangerous part. We're gonna draw the bulbs. We'll see how this goes. To get every bulb about the same size is like asking for a lot from me. That's why I'm not a fan of like exact things, because I like nature stuff. Oh my god, my big old head. Look at that. All right, let's push this back. That's better. Okay. Right? Yeah. It's probably best to pre-draw the bulbs to get it the right size, but we're just gonna wing it. Not that worried about it. That one's... What kind of bulb is this? Yep, there's no turning back. There's no erasing it because it's the paint. It's okay, whatever. It's Christmas. Have some, I don't know, grace. Look how ugly these are. Oh no, what do I do about that? Okay, good. You can't see my head. These are fat bulbs. It goes smaller to bigger. Yeah, I shouldn't be trying to draw it with the paint. It's okay. It's fine. Oh my god. I can't even find the tip of the needle. All right. Look at that. Christmas lights. Oh, funny. Okay. This is just water. I'm just imagining right now what it would look. Some highlights. Okay. A lot of paint there. Oh no! I keep messing up. So funny. All right. Man, I probably shouldn't be using this. Okay, I want to highlight at the bottom and a highlight at the top. I don't know how I'm gonna straighten out this. Oh my goodness, just start over and draw it instead of trying to paint it right away. Too funny. You can make it work. We can make it work. It looks like a bulb. Oh, so funny. But isn't that part of the fun? Just like, you know, just play with it. Jeez. All right, so I want one side to be a bit dark. Like this side. Oh no, I'm not doing yellow. I'm just following a image online because of that line. I'm gonna do red. Oh, I have to make a red. Hold on. I'm gonna use this. Okay, hang on, because I don't have an actual red. I mean, I have Scarlet Lake, but it's so orange. I guess it is kind of red. Never mind. Just against all the magenta reds that I have, it looks very orange. But it's pretty red. I'll just add a little bit of, what is this one? Permanent Carmine. Just to deepen it so it's not so hot red. Cool it down. All right. I'm gonna do red. I want it slightly bigger. I want to highlight here. Where else? wanted it slightly bigger to match the blue one. Ooh, that was close. I want to highlight there. Ooh, stop. Slow down. Slow down. It still needs to be bigger. Oh my gosh. It's close. Okay. Here's my red one. I forgot that I had yellow. I'm gonna make this one yellow because it's like the biggest of all of them. Hang on. I gotta clean this. I know. I feel like if you're a perfectionist, you would have given up by now because look how ugly this is. So messed up. But that's okay. I'm gonna be hard-headed and keep going. Alright. I don't need this much yellow for one light bulb. Or, yeah. But that's okay. And then, how do I want it? It's gonna work out, don't worry. Or at least we're gonna try to make it work out. Okay, and I still want a highlight, so we're gonna put it over here. See why I needed to choose the biggest bulb? It's because I can't really adjust it too much when it's yellow. We're gonna leave it alone. That's pretty good for a yellow. What other colors? Oh no, I'm gonna have to make up a color. My reference only has 4 colors, but I need 5. Okay, we know we have green. I'm gonna put it next to the red. And I'm gonna do it with sap green, maybe? No. Phthalo, because it's unnatural. It's perfect because it's a light bulb. Okay, it's not exactly phthalo. Tone it down a little bit. All right. So green over here. I still want to highlight. So we're gonna just carve it in now. I want one at the bottom also. Just like that. What's a better? This bulb. Poor bulb. Because I used French ultramarine and burnt sienna for the lines, they're easily movable because they'll lift. It's my favorite black. These are so bad. I think it's not a typical bulb color. Maybe orange? It's either orange or purple. But purple's not really. I think it would have to be orange. I'm washing out a well for my orange. All right. Scarlet Lake. With some transparent orange, which is staining, which is scary. I'm changing to a different brush. Where are we? Okay, anyway. I want the highlight here and the highlight at the bottom. All right, and then just fill it in. Do I just ignore that or do I? I don't want to ignore it. Wonky bulb.